Greg Olson, ready for some preseason football. Off we go from Denver. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rest of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Open man there, it is Bourne. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cardinals first down.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Brandon Jones from his safety spot, bursting in to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Michael. Play action now. It's Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. What a throw. First carry for Joe Mixon. And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right, then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is incomplete. Couldn't get the connection on fourth.
It's a
Gonna
turnover
give the
on
ball
down.
over on down.
Hey, check.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. That's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. Play action, and here's Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will take this one in. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches. At the 40.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Moving to his right. He's going to run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Broncos.
Nix now on first and 10. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 38 now, here's second and 3. Throwing, Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
A run with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football. To begin the second quarter, they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
6 yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
17-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Nix from the gun on third down. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
The Broncos
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's Brissett. He'll get that to Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To throw is Brissett. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second touchdown tonight.
The extra point is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. A 1st down throw for Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Broncos 1st down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Here's Nix to throw. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cards offense and receiver Michael Wilson headed back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they will bring this into the red zone. A big connection inside the 20.
51 yards for gain on the play. 19. Cardinals first down.
On first down, Brissett in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. D.J. Jones, he gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
19. Okay.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Third and 11.
19. Okay.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. The open man is Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Arizona field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Throwing is Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. That's caught by Harvey. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Third and long. And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now faking the give. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end. Lucas Kroll. Touchdown, Denver. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. On the move left. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. Open man, that's Duvernay. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
For the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the third quarter. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get
in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw, he brings up 4th down, and we're going to have to punt it away. You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one... It might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Turnover on downs.
They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, here's Minshew. To the tight end, Elijah Higgins. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Play action now with Minshew. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 9 yards. 3 and...
Let's go now. Rap roll 80. Turn.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. EA Sports. Back for more from the NFL preseason after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Will Johnson there on the cover.
Here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Catch.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Chip Ryman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, here's Minshew. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Now Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On play action, here's Minshew. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Power run inside. Here's Connor. The ball comes out. The Broncos have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Need to score. They're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here.
And the Broncos first First down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
They put Ryman in motion. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
On the zone read, given to Connor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Cardinals lining up for punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Adrian Taylor Demerson.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute. First and 10. He'll look underneath for Harvey. Now, second and 4.
R.J. Harvey. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Now, a big third down. Now, Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now on second and long.
Brings up second and 20 at the 47-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals, as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2.